Hello, and welcome to Vincent Stitching. I'm your host, Sebastian, and surprisingly, right behind me, I have Selena. This is not her normal perch spot, but for some reason, she has decided to join us, at least for now. And I apologize that she's out of focus. But so welcome to some new people coming in. I've seen my number tick up a little bit. So hi, welcome. I hope you guys enjoy. And she's already gone. Well, that was fast. And welcome back to all you awesome people who have been watching me before. I definitely appreciate all you guys. And, oh, there, okay, well, there you go. She's going back to her normal spot. So, we're good. Alright. All is normal in the world. You get to see a little bit of cat butt over here. Cat butt. There we go. Anyway, so, this is obviously my floss tube about my YouTube channel, I should say, about cross stitch and such. I don't have any other stitchy hobbies. I don't embroider or do anything like that, so it's all going to be cross stitch. And sometimes I'll talk about other things like my Legos over there in the corner, and my cat, because cat. But yeah, mostly about cross stitch. So hope you enjoy. So first off, we'll go with the life updates. Really not much has been happening this week. It's been another very busy week for work. I'm not really sure why it's picking up this particular time of year, but apparently it is. So, that's kind of how it goes. I didn't, yeah, Friday was fourth Friday. But I had too many other things going on, so I didn't actually go to my LNS on Friday. But I did go Saturday, which was very fun, as always. I always love seeing these guys, so that was always fun. That's really about it. Not much has been happening. Kitty is still being kitty. Whoops, there you go. There you go. Kitty is still being kitty. I'll try to move that over a little bit so you guys can see her awesomeness, even though she's facing the wrong direction, because that's what cats do. That's how the cat do. And if you get that reference, you're awesome. Well, if you don't, you're awesome anyway. But you're super awesome anyway. All right, so let me go ahead and go to the comments. So I absolutely love comments. I read every single one of them. I respond to every single one of them, unless YouTube is being weird, and sometimes it does. Um, but as long as I can see your comment, I will read it and I'll respond to it. So, um, I always encourage people to comment because I just love reading what you guys have to say. So, first off, my buddy Carolina, um, she said, "Oh, poor kitten, you ruined her chance of freedom." So, what happened? Hold on, I have to move these. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna have to move that so I can actually read my comments. There we go. All right. So, what had happened is last week somebody decided that she wanted to make a break for it, and ran outside in the dark because she's a black cat, of course. We didn't take too long to find her, but it was a little stressful. So, yeah, I ruined her chance of freedom, but I wish she could understand that it's for her own good. I do it because, there are so many things out there that could injure her or kill her. And as much as I think she hates being inside, it really is for the best for her. So, um, I don't mind longer videos. It keeps the comments long. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Um, I mean, you can write as long as a comment as you want. I'll read it no matter what. So, you feel free to write whatever you want in the comments. I always enjoy them. Let's see. Oh, big ass unicorn works for me as well. Yeah, I think I called my transcribed unicorn, transcribed tapestry, big ass unicorn, which is what I'm gonna start calling it now. So, because it's a big ass unicorn, and you guys will see it just in a couple minutes here. So, all right, put that over to the side here. All right, cool. So, DLN says, nice. Who was that stitcher you mentioned, Robert? That was Robert's Palace of Stitches. He also has the dinosaur, which again you guys will see as well. He is really, really awesome and definitely worth checking out. I put a link in their comment, but I also put a link down below where I have all my links and such. So he's definitely worth checking out. He is a bit. It's been a bit since he's done a last. Sorry, say that again. It's been a while since he's done his last floss tube, but he has some really, really good videos to look at from the past. And he's definitely worth subscribing to because he does some beautiful stuff. So yeah. Stephanie Brown. Thanks for the unboxing. I have an order placed. So, yay! I tempted you. I mean, I enabled you. No. Yeah. So somebody else getting on that Al Forest train. Choo-choo. but yeah, it's Al Forest is nice. So that's all I can say about it. It's really awesome. Um, they had a freestyle called Emerald City. I had to have the floss. Yeah, they have Al Forest is kind of neat where they have some put this down just a tad, sorry. There we go. They have some free patterns which are beautiful. And I actually have one of their free patterns. It's Autumn Cat, I believe it's called. Um and but they also have floss packs that you can buy for those free patterns. Because their floss is well, they have some that's DMC based and some that's not. But it's beautiful. It's got some really, really beautiful variegation in it. And again, I can show you guys in a minute. So it's just definitely worth getting their floss. They are from Russia, so you probably will want to, you might want to have a decent sized order just, so you can kind of justify. Although, honestly, the cost of shipping to me for the two boxes that I bought was $10 US to the US, obviously, as well. So, I mean, it's really not that bad. So, you know, it depends on, how much you want to justify a box from Russia. And it came in about 2 weeks, maybe. It wasn't maybe, yeah, 2 weeks ish. So I mean, it's really, really not that bad. From Russia, that's a pretty quick shipping. So their kits do have DMC floss. If you buy the threads separate, you can choose a different brand base. So I'm curious if they have the same colors in different bases. Like, like one of their variegated greens I have in there in the dinosaur. Can I get that same green in DMC or in one of their others? Because if so, I'm kind of curious to compare them, and I don't know if there's a way to do that. And I don't know if I could get in touch with them. I'm not sure if I could really explain, or I assume that they have some people who can speak English and help, but I don't know if I can explain it well enough to them to, um, see if I can get the same color in a couple different types to try them out. Because if so, I mean, I would definitely buy some threads, and try them out. So I might need to look into that. I'll see what's going on because that really is very curious. It makes me very curious. Um, let's see. Michelle Benji Stitchy, hi. Love that dinosaur kit. Yeah, I know, right? It's been really fun to stitch. And I'm really, really happy that I've been able to scooch over a little bit. There we go. That I've actually been able to use linen. And I've been doing all right in it. So I've been afraid of using linen literally for years now, and I finally just kind of jumped into it, and there you go. Out of curiosity, Michelle, have you bought a Alforce kit, and if so, what do you think about it? Or anybody else here? Anybody else has anybody here tried an Alforce, and so what do you think? So there you go. It's Stitch Dogs and Tea, which I still love the name. The mystery bags are under an Alforce, under the miscellaneous category. Yeah, so apparently Alforest has mystery bags of floss, which is what they're talking about. I think they call it Owl and a Poke. It's towards the bottom of the page. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a look at that because again, I'm kind of curious about their mystery threads because I like the threads I have. Um, and so, you know, I would not mind having some of their mystery threads, and I'm sure I could find something to use them on. Um, I think their threads also come in. Actually, I don't think it says what length they are, so I'm not sure how much you get. So, um, let's see. Oh, I love to live and die in LA. I got both the Wise and Cunning Floss as well. So they died. To live and die in LA. They died. Some flosses, and I believe I showed them last week. Did I show them last week, or are they in here to show? No, I showed them last week. So definitely watch last week's episode to see them. They're beautiful. Nice variegated thread. I think I got it was either a 25-yard hank or a 50-yard hank. I forget which. And so they had them in the four Harry Potter colors. And as I've said before here, I am, and I'm not going to get into politics, so I'm just going to say this, that I am not going to buy anything that is officially licensed by Harry Potter or by, JKR. Um, but the fact that, this is Harry Potter themed, but they did it themselves, it's like, that's cool. So, I also got the Ravenclaw, which was a beautiful, like, silver and it was like silver and blue and like dark gray black. I think it was really pretty. And then, oops, sorry, that'd be my husband. If you heard that noise. And then I got the what are they called? Oh, Cunning, which I am a Ravenclaw. I'm not a Slytherin, but I liked the Slytherin because it's kind of like greens and grays, and I forget. I think it's just greens and grays mostly. Kind of, and the shades between. So they're really, really pretty. I don't know if To Live and Die in LA has any more of it. Again, I have their link down below, so definitely check it out. You can see what the flosses look like there if they have any left over. So that's what they're talking about when they say that I got both the Wise and the Cunning. So the Ravenclaw and the Slytherin floss. Um, so I'm actually kind of curious at X Stitch Dogs and T. Um, you know, I think it would be really cool if there was some sort of monochromatic um, pattern that we could both do in one or both of those colors. Something we could do together in the in those same colors. Um, are you interested? Do you have any patterns that you might be thinking about? I've got a few things that I could do. In monochromatic. So if you want me to take a look, just either send me a comment here or comment on my Instagram, send me an Instagram message. And if you want to do something, we can figure something out. So, yeah. But yeah, that was cool. Let's see. Oh, I ordered all my Expo releases. They should be here this week. I think I got all my Expo releases. I didn't get a whole bunch, maybe three. Because and again, you'll see I showed them last week. I got the two Silver Creeks, the two cat ones, the Hissed Off, and I beg your pardon, and I think there was a B one that I got. And the only one I haven't got yet was the one, and I don't remember who it's by. I apologize for that. It was it was one of the Christmas carols, and my mind is totally blanking on which one it was. But they were having the person who was making it is having a problem getting the rights to release because of the copyright with the song, the lyrics. So that one is still kind of in limbo. um, I haven't paid for it yet. It's just I have it on order. So when it look at this, hold on, can you guys hear that? I don't know if we're looking as I don't know if that's coming up on the video, but she is the loudest licker in the world. But anyway, so yeah, there we go. So as soon as hopefully those rights will release and they'll allow them to release that pattern because it's really nice and it's I don't remember which oh, it was Carol of the Bells, I believe it was. I believe it was a Carol of the Bells pattern, but I don't remember who it was by. So I'm hoping I can get that. Now I don't stitch Christmas, but that is one of my favorite Christmas carols. So um I'm hoping I can get that and maybe stitch it for Christmas, but we'll see. We'll see. I haven't really been looking, so I haven't heard any updates about that yet. Um, so if anybody has heard any updates about whether they've been able to release that pattern, please tell me. All right. And the last one is my buddy Pam from Stitching the Line of Good Enough. If you're not watching her, go watch her. She's awesome. I love the Alforus kit and your stitches look great on linen. Um, I'm really honestly surprised because I'm my own worst. I mean, aren't we all? But I'm my own worst critic when it comes to the way my stitches look. But I'm not gonna lie, I really, really like the way that my stitches look on linen, and I don't know if it's just because I'm going slower because I'm not used to it yet, or if it's just because the holes are smaller and there's less room for the thread to move around. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry about the X-rated. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, anyway, yeah, looking in places. Anyways, but so yeah, I don't know why um my stitches tend to look a lot better on linen, but I'm glad they do. You know, that's very encouraging to try to use linen more. So because if they're going to look better like that, then you know why not? Um, when I learned to stitch on linen, I also jumped straight from Ada. I'm glad I did because the Ghana and the other similar even weaves are not my favorite to stitch on at all. I'm kind of surprised because I've heard a lot of people say that even weave is easier than excuse me um it- um sorry, even weave is easier than linen just because of the way the holes sit. So I don't know if you just didn't like the way the stitches um sad as much, or if you just don't like how it looked overall. I'm kind of curious about that. Just why you didn't like evenly weave as much. I do have some even weave I'm gonna try. So hopefully I'll like it. That would be nice because I think maybe I'll feel a little bit more confident on even weave. The the linen I'm using, I don't know why I decided to jump right to a 32 count instead of 28, but it's not that slubby. It's got a little bit of slub on it. Slubs are the kind of places where there's like the fabric's a little thicker. It's almost like almost not naughty, but I don't know. It's just kind of thicker, and it can sometimes obscure holes or make holes smaller. Oh, sorry. So that is one thing that can be an issue with linen, and that is not an issue with even weave. There are not slubs on it, so that's one reason why some people don't like linen as much, or don't like linen at all, because they don't like the slubs. And I was a little worried about it, but it's not. Like I said, the one I have is not too slubby, so it has not really been much of an issue yet. Let's see. Um, oh my goodness, that unicorn is gorgeous and enormous. Yeah, unicorn she big. It's though it's been kind of weird. I'll tell you right now. Um, the the thing is, once I finish the actual body of the unicorn, I've been a little less motivated to do the background, and I don't know if it's just because I'm a little bit burnt out at it. Because I've been doing it for a long time. Been, I mean, not totally monogamous, obviously, but it's been my focus since the beginning of June, and it's almost the end of September now. So I'm hoping maybe if I just slow down on it a little bit, maybe I'm just a little burnt out at it because I really want to finish it. And I'm, I'll show you where I'm at. I'm actually to the side end. So I have one. I have one edge, so I know where one edge is going to be. I don't think I'm at the bottom, so I don't think I'm at a corner. I'll have to check. I may be at a corner too, or close to. Um, but yeah, so I, and I've got a decent amount done, so I really don't think this background will take all that long. I mean, it still takes some time. It's still big. She's still big, but it's obviously it's a lot of a lot of outline and then a little fill in. So it's a lot of detail, and that can actually move slower than just the big old fill in of the unicorn, and that might be part of the problem. But we'll see. Also, I want to say thank you for doing your zooms, your Hawk Run Hollow zooms, because I'll be honest, right now, your Thursday zooms are the only time I'm working on my Hawk Run. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest about it, and that's okay. I mean, it's not a high. I like it. I love it. I love working on it. It's just not a very high priority right now. So I don't mind just working on it on those. I think it's every other Thursday. So also, I had forgotten to tell you about my tea. First off, this is my second favorite mug, I think, behind my B one. Otto is my co-pilot, and I am serious. And don't call me Shirley. And once again, if you get those jokes, then you're awesome. Of course, you're awesome anyway, but you're extra awesome. And yes, it is licensed. This is official. So see, with a little logo on the bottom. That's a little hint for you. Best 99 cents I ever spent in a Goodwill. And so this week, I think I've done this one before. I think this is my second go on this one. This is a peach apricot tea. I found this at a local store that actually specializes mostly in olive oils and vinegars. But they have other little things. But look at this box. Isn't that beautiful? And of course, the tea bags are in here. But I mean, this is a beautiful little box, and I'm definitely gonna find something to use it for afterwards. But I have, I think, 23 tea bags left because I think this is number 2. So it's still gonna be a while before I use it all. Ceylon tea. So it's a yeah. So it's a peach apricot Ceylon tea. It's very good. It's fruity without being overly fruity, but it's a nice strong flavor. And I prefer a stronger tea. So especially when it comes to the fruity flavors. So it's nice. I like it. I don't know where else it's available. It's called the um, Metropolitan Tea Company Limited, I believe it is. There we go. So and that's what the box looks like. So if it's something you're interested in, then I'm sure that there are places around that you can find it. If not, definitely online for sure. All right, so that is the comments, and we will go ahead and go to the rest of my stuff here. Once again, no FOs, no finishes, no new starts this week. There was a new start last week. Yeah, so that's about it. So, I think we'll probably go right into whips then. So, let's see. I'm trying to think which one of these I worked on. I think I worked on pretty much everything, at least a little bit. So, since I was talking about Hawk Run Hollow, the one that I am doing, I don't know why this paper likes to stick to the plastic. That's very annoying. This is, oops, upside down, apparently. There we go. And sideways. So this is Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow, which is really cool. And this does not even begin to show how big this actually is. But when you see when you see what I've worked on, it'll kind of give you a good idea about how big she is. Oops. Take this off of the thread here. Whoops. There you go. I'm just throwing on my thread everywhere, because why not? There you go. Alright. So this is the first square. So and this is an 11 by 11 Q snap, so you can see my hand here. So this She big, in other words, yeah. So I am almost done with this first um the first square here. This is, I got that from Fire Poppies, which is awesome. No idea where I got the cat, but it's really cute. So yeah, I'm talking about this is this square right here. So yeah, you can see how big this is going to be. 371 by 278. So this is a long term project. Um, and it's gonna have to get some more love, more than just every other Thursday. Excuse me, I'm talking. Well, the tea. Um, it's gonna have to get more love, more than just every other Thursday, or it will literally just never get done. And it like, again, it's nice. I think part of it is a little intimidating. So and it's kind of a catch-22. So it's like, I think if I can get a little bit more done, it might be a little less intimidating, but it's a little intimidating, so I'm not getting much done. So yeah, it's kind of a little bit of a catch-22. And there's a couple of these squares that are almost 100% full coverage. So I mean, it's a lot of stitching, a lot of stitching. So that is the first one. I'll just put that down here for now. Let's see what's next. I think that I have done a tiny bit on this one, so I will still go ahead and show it, even though it's not much at all. So, and I wish I had a better picture of it, but this is B Sampler by Lilo Studios. That was Halloween at Hot Ground Hollow by, oh gosh, who does it? Oh, Carriage House Samplings. There you go. I forgot to say. And this is B Sampler. I'm not going to do it as a roll. I'm just going to keep it the way that it is. Um, so you don't really get to see the whole thing, but oops, I apparently have my string just everywhere. Nice. All right, there we go. So, it goes like that. There we go. That's much better. So, all I actually did was a little bit more of this hexagon right here. So it's really, like I said, not much at all. And that is, there we go, the hexagon where that bee is going to go. So I worked some on that, and then some on that. So that's all I am. And it's not all that big. It's 188 by 84. So, I mean, if I put some time into it, it probably wouldn't take too long to do it. It's just a lot of little motifs on there. Kind of Quakery, which is not usually my thing, but I mean, it's bees, so, that is, since it's bees, it has now become my thing. And I just got thread into the, I just got thread in the, zipper. Oh, no, I got it out. Okay, we're good. That was not pretty. Or at least I got it mostly out. Anyway, I'll have to worry about that a little bit later. Did I work on this one? I think I worked on it again a little bit. What are you... Cat hair. Ugh. I love you, but your cat hair is everywhere, cat. Ugh. The joys of owning a black cat. Alright, this one again, I think I just did a little bit on. I mean, I worked on a lot of projects this week. And it is definitely helping the little group that I'm in. You know, a lot of Facebook groups have like little challenge groups and such, which are fun, but it can make you work on other projects, which can definitely be a good thing. But this is, let's see, what Hamilton versus Seabury Farmer Refuted. I want to make sure I got the name right. So this is from the play and movie Hamilton. So as I said before, this is Alexander Hamilton and Samuel Seabury like talking over each other in the song, and so those are the lyrics of it. So it's really cool. All right. And so I think all I've gotten done is really just a tiny bit. And again, it's big, but it's just words, and it's not that hard as long as you can remember, where to leave the spaces for the other, because you can see how they go over each other. But I'm pretty sure I've just got a little bit more of them, and it's going to be don't let them lead you astray. So, um, but yeah, I've really been getting this done pretty quickly. And again, if I just sat down and did it, then I think, it would be okay. I believe I started that on July the 4th of this year or last year. I believe it was this year. I don't remember. Um, I think it was July the 4th of this year because that was whenever Hamilton was released. It was released on July the 4th of either 2020 or 2021. Whoops. And on at midnight. And so I started it. I watched the show and started sewing it then. So, that's because that's what you do. All right, just a few more in here. Now this one, I can't show you the pattern. I can't show you the picture because I did not. I have a picture, um, but I did not get the okay, because this is a test stitch from somebody who is going to uh, be selling this pattern. So since I didn't, I'm just going to show you what I've done. And if I'm not able to show you more, you may or may not see this more later. And if so, I apologize. But since I don't really have all that much done, I think I can show you what I've got so far. Uh, it's a little bit of a little pirate hat. Yay! A little Jolly Roger on there. So it's going to be something. And it's not really a hint, I guess, um, but yeah. So that's when that is released. I will definitely tell you guys about it, and I'll definitely link you guys to it. I don't know if it's going to be this year or next year, so depends on how fast I get this done. To be honest with you. Oh, hello. Nope. You may have gotten a little hint there, but I'm not showing it to you because I have it displayed prominently on the front here, which is kind of a stupid idea. All right. Two more. No, three more. I apologize. I'll tell you what. Let's do this one first. This one I have kind of started to fall back in love with, which is great. I'm very happy because it has, as usual, she big, and this really needs to get some loving. So this is Good Omen stained glass, and I actually somebody had a question about this, um, and so I did link um in the response, I did link a link to this. I believe it is still available. But there you go. So, I'm actually just going across this first row. So I'm just like right here. So I'm not very far, but um, and obviously some of this is covered up. But you've got I worked on a good bit of Crowley's hair there. Finished up Aziraphale's hair. Did that bottom part. Um, what else have I finished? Did this. I think did that. I think maybe I did a little up in the corner here. And I have also started to. This is the next page. So this is a page finish right here. As soon as I get this done, which is a lot of confetti in Crowley's hair, then I could actually go on to the next page, and that is that's the edge of it. And I think there is one more page, and that will be the top row. So I believe either or, yeah, I believe there is one more page after this one. So I believe this is the next to last page of the first row. So that would be, man. I tell you what, if I could get a if I could get a row done before the end of the year, that would be amazing. But it's probably not going to happen because they're huge. Um, that next page is going to be a whole. Oops, there you go. A whole bunch of Aziraphale's wing, and actually, yeah, most of his wing, and it could be a little bit more of his face, I think. So it's going to be a good bit. So I don't foresee that happening. If I could get the next page finish before the end of the year, that would be nice too. So that's probably a more attainable goal, possibly depending on how much I work on it. If I work on that more than I work on my unicorn. So I don't know if you guys know what's in here, but it's small and it's boxy. It is I hate this is such a small picture, but Dinosaur Forest. I keep forgetting what it's called. There you go. There's my linen piece, my Owl Forest embroidery. So apparently that says Dinosaur Forest right here. So I can't read Russian, but I'll assume that's what it says. So I have actually got about 100 more stitches done. Without any help. I mean, this is at home without anybody to hold my hand. So, actually, I'm doing a bit more of the border up here with the plants. Again, it's not much, but I mean, see the stitches? The stitches don't look bad. And honestly, coming from me, that's saying a lot because I am definitely my own worst critic. But yeah, I mean, look at those. They're just not terrible. But anyway, so that is, it's slow going. It's not that big. Let's say that. How big is it? I'm kind of curious. See if I can do this without actually showing you guys the pattern. It is, so 165 maybe by, yeah, 165 by about 195. So it's pretty decently sized. But it's a lot of motifs, as you can tell. So, you know, there's a lot of blank space, which is a little scary when it comes to skipping over linen. But let me show you guys some of the colors, because some of them are already on bobbins. But so let me show you a few of the ones that I have not kind of unbobinated and rebobinated yet. But I mean, look at these. See, oh, there you go. That's actually showing really nicely. Look at those colors. Are they not beautiful? And they come on bobbins with the symbol already on it. So that right there, which is not, there we go, which is not in focus, that's the symbol that's going to be on this pattern here. So they make it super, super easy to do that. I also have the bee box, which I have put up a video, an unboxing of, sort of an unboxing. I think it was an unboxing of both of them. So definitely look at my past videos, and you can find that. I have not decided whether I'm going to do that on the linen, or if I'm going to do that on maybe an even weave, or if I'm just going to go to Ada. I have not decided. There is somebody who wants to start that um, um, the Be With Me, because they just got the pattern. And forgive me, I wish I could remember who you were. I apologize. I've talked to you on Instagram. Hold on, actually, you know what? Give me a sec. Because it's just not fair for me to not say. Resist Stitch. They want me to go ahead, or she wants me to go ahead and do the Be With Her. So I need to decide, and I think we came up with a, let's see, didn't we not come up with a name? What did I call it? Oh, Alforest, hashtag Alforest BSal. I have not checked to see whether that's been used or not, so I need to do that. If it has not been used, then that's probably the Instagram tag we'll use. So if anybody else has the bees, or if they want to start the bees, um, even if you have to order it, and it takes a couple weeks, I mean, it's also, you know, big-ish. So, you'll definitely have time to grab it and start it, you know, and we'll still be working on it. So, you know, even if you don't have it, don't feel bad, about ordering it and starting it with us. It'll be an ongoing style for a while, I'm sure. Unless Resist Stitch is really, really fast, and I don't know, she might be. Um, I have not kept up with her too much yet. I'm definitely going to keep a closer eye on her now. See how fast she stitches. But yeah, so, uh, you know, we might be doing that. So, yeah, if you guys want to join, go for it. Alright, so that, oh, no, that is not. Because, you know, I have to do this one last. And this is the pièce de résistance. The big ass unicorn. Let me find the picture for you. There she is. So, and again, this picture really, I don't even think it does it justice because it's beautiful, beautiful, uh, beautiful pattern and beautiful stitch. So I am doing my own color changes. So that is what she looks like. And yes, so where I am right now, I have finished. This unicorn is all full coverage. So where I am right now are these this plant over here. So that's why I was saying I've got where this edge is going to be. So I know where this edge of this pattern is on my fabric, which is not a problem. I mean, I had plenty of extra fabric on that side. So you can see a little bit of the unicorn there. It's a little bit of her. There you go. A little bit of her body. So you can see most of the unicorn there. But this is where I'm working. And this is where I'm saying it's a lot of detail. I haven't done the fill-in yet. But, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of stitches in these little plants here. And that's why I said that, you know, Uh, oh, no, I'm not that close to the bottom, really. I have, looks like maybe another set of flowers, maybe. No, I've only got one more flower down here. So the edge will probably be about here-ish. So that's probably going to be the corner of, you know, the bottom to the side. There you go, the side to the bottom there. So that's probably the corner of my fabric right there, or my pattern. But yeah, so as you can tell, there's a lot of stitches in those small plants. And I think that's part of the reason why um, I'm getting maybe a tiny bit burnt out at it, just because after all that unicorn, you know, it's still a lot more work. You know, and as you can tell, you know, just from what you can see, that's why I'm saying she big. So that is, yeah, there we go. Just part of the unicorn there, but yeah. So still a good bit of work to do. I guess maybe I was thinking that the flowers would go faster than they are. Um, you know, it is what it is. It will get done because I still love it. I still enjoy it. I just might have to slow down at it a little bit just so I can, you know, kind of calm down, take half a step back from it, and you know, um, maybe work on a couple things, then maybe come back to it. I will almost definitely at least do some work on it every week. Um, I'm definitely not putting it in a pile to not be touched. But I just maybe won't work on it as much. So there you go. All right. So this is I just with all the stitching and it's been making my videos a little bit longer. So again, hopefully that's okay. You guys don't mind too much. Um, Sorry, I got a little bit of sinus drainage. Let me get some tea, which is probably not hot anymore. Oh, not as hot, but still good. I would say it's to the stage of lukewarm. All right. So let's go ahead and go to haul. The only haul that I got for my LNS this week was some thread for Good Omens. So nothing from there, but I do still have a bag. It's not really that bad. It's not quite as bad as it looks. Um, so this is, I want to make sure I do it right, Myriad and Maker. Now, I don't know whether she has any of these or not because these are kind of specific to the people who are at StitchCon. But um, there was so at StitchCon this year, it also coincided with the worst part of the 7 or 9 year cicada. I forget which one. One of the cicada broods, one of the rounds came back around again, and so StitchCon was just like infested with cicadas. That's the only way to put it. And it was brood X. It was like the 10th brood, I guess, since I started counting. So this was available at StitchCon, and I did not get it then, but I was able to procure a T-shirt afterwards. It's Brood X Stitch 2021. So, and that's a cicada stitching, of course. So I thought that was really cool. No, it's not a bee, it's a cicada, but all I can say is cicadas have these weird red eyes. I mean, like red as this hat red. It's really weird. So that was strange. But thank you, Myriad and Maker. I do have their link below. Like I said, I don't think they have any of those left, but I'm sure that they have other really cool stuff. They do have. I think they have that in a needle minder, which I might have to end up getting as well. So, secondly, this was my color and cotton of the month. I don't know how well this is going to show. It's showing a little. It's showing a little browner than it is. It's kind of a browny gray, nice neutral. I do love the name. Kind of a smoky. Balmoral, which is the castle in Scotland that the uh, British royal family owns. It's kind of their getaway, and so being a shameless Anglophile, I just thought it was kind of cool that um, they named it Balmoral. But I could see why it's kind of smoky and foggy, and that could I could understand why they call it that. This is a 16 count Ada September 2021 Fabric Club. So there you go. So I don't think that's available elsewhere. I don't think they make those colors available um, outside the club. I'm not 100% sure though. Definitely, if you're not sure, I have the link to Color and Cotton below, so you can always get in touch with them. Also, as usual, I was bad on Friday Night Fight Nights a few weeks ago, and are these both 16? Okay, one's 16 and one's 20. I thought maybe I could use a 20 count, and it's still an Ada. But it would give me a little bit more room. So this is a really pretty. It's called Garden Party. So it's kind of greens and reds and grays. There you go. That's pretty close. Um, they're subtle, but they're definitely there. So this not opal. It's just a 18 by 21 20 count. So a large eighth. So yeah. And then this one. So that one didn't have a name. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. That was Garden Party. This one does not have a name. This is 199. And this is an 18 by 21 count of 16 count Ado. But it's a cool kind of, yeah, it's pretty good. Kind of a creepy green color. Um, not mossy. I don't know. I'm not even sure. I don't even know how to explain what green it is. I don't know, kind of a slimy green. I don't know how to explain it, but it's not bright like grass. It's not dark like, olive, but, I thought this would be good for maybe a Halloween. Maybe. Maybe a Halloween or maybe possibly something springy, with grass. So that's always cool. These I'm just gonna show really quickly because uh my husband had to go to a certain place which I won't name, which I don't want to give my money, and unfortunately I did find a couple of things there that I kind of needed to get, so I did give them a little bit of money, and I still feel bad about it, but I'm not gonna go back. So I got some needles. I'm just gonna show this really quickly. Um, some wooden bee needle minders because I really can't resist the bee needle minders. And this is a 28 count ivory even weave. So I thought maybe I could use that for something. I'm not sure what. This is Viagra based, apparently. But I mean it's there you go. There you go. That's showing pretty nicely. So yeah, it's a 28 count what is it just says even weave. It doesn't say whether it's like Joblin or whatever. I don't know. I don't remember which one's which. I know Joblin is one, and there's another type of even weave, which I don't remember what it is. But anyway, so, yeah. So, not gonna give them any more money, but you know, it is what it is. This I actually won in a giveaway, but I don't. I think maybe it was also in the Bestitch Me because you can win stuff um sometimes when you buy. So this is some unicorn thread. It's like a thread conditioner. So I've never tried a thread conditioner before. So we'll give that a try. And then the last one is super, super cool. Now I bought a, oh, I'm sorry, hold on, real quick before I show that to you. I don't know where I got this, unfortunately, because I've had it and I just found it and I'm like, I don't remember if I've shown this to you guys before. So, uh, resting stitch face. I probably found it off of Etsy, but I don't know for sure. I'm sorry, I got the hiccups now. But this last one, Kari Knockin and D's 20 Stitches, both of which I have linked below. They are the two masterminds who work together for the Transpride Tapestry. That is hard to say. I know that Michelle Benny Stitchy struggled with that too, but um, I have a pattern from them. It's called Hex Hotel. So I got the PDF version of it. Michelle Benny Stitchy is stitching it now. So if you watch her last video, which just went up yesterday, which was Saturday the 25th of 25th of September. So if you watch that, you can see it. I have not started it yet. I'm going to soon. You know, in fact, I might put it on this. I don't know. I might put it on this green fabric. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Because it's only like 4 or 5 colors. I think it's not huge, but it's really really cute. So they worked together to do they worked on the Transpride Tapestry. Now they did this new Halloween one, which is Hex Hotel. So Kari, I believe it's Kari. Tell me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I believe it's Kari. Did this beautiful piece of art. And then D took that piece of art and made it into a really cool cross stitch. Um, so yeah, and so they have, and again, it's linked below. I bought the pattern with the PDF, and then I also got the Hex needle minder that went with it. Yes, it's shiny. Isn't that cool? So Uncanny Kari. Um, is her name, and so show the back here. There you go, uncannycari.com. There we go, uncannycari.com. I don't think that D has a particular website, so I linked um to their YouTube page below. They've got 3 or 4 videos. They're so funny. You have to watch them. Seriously, I am ordering you to watch them. So I got the PDF. I got the cool OHEX. And then they also stuck in. Look at this, kitties. Look at this black kitty right here with the vampire. It's so adorable. Are you a vampire kitty? She's a sleepy kitty. And I also got the OHEX sticker to go with the needle minder. See, check it out. See, matchy matchy, matchy matchy. And they also sent a couple of cards. So this is Kari's. I believe Kari did this art too, which is really cool. Gotta love it. And then like a thank you on the back there. So that's cool. And then um D sent this, which I don't think they realized how appropriate this was, and I need to tell them about that. Um, my husband loves all the stupid B movies that are out there, all the terrible ones, all the good ones. Um, and he has made me watch this before. I've also watched oh, what's it called? Ed Wood, that Johnny Depp was in, which is, I mean, it's about Ed Wood, but I mean, it has there is a scene where they're talking about the making of Plan 9 from Outer Space. If you have not seen it, it's terrible, but it's terrible in the best way, and it's definitely worth watching. And then they wrote a little bit on the back there, including a little spoopy ghost. So but yeah, so that is super cool, and I'm probably gonna end up finding a little postcard thing so I can put that up on the wall because yeah, that was super super appropriate, which is the best. All right, so that was haul, and it looked bad, but it honestly wasn't really as bad as it could have been. Although, the stitch meal was kind of bad. That was kind of my worst because the color and cotton was my normal monthly stuff, and the Brood X Stitch was uh, not much. So and it's super cool. So I'm definitely gonna have to find a time to wear that, maybe to my next stitching thing. So all right, that is that for the haul. So really all I have is the of the weeks, and then we'll be all set. So um, for you guys who are new, I have my little list I go through, my notes and good stuff, and at the end I like to do three things: a Stitchy website of the week, a non-Stitchy website of the week, so that could be anything, and then my B-fact of the week, and that's how I usually end it. So that's what we're doing now. So for the Stitchy website of the week, I can't believe I haven't put this up before. Maybe I have and I just missed where my list is. But Park Hopper Bart, who also has a YouTube, who is definitely worth going to watch as well. He and his wife, she doesn't, I don't know if she's always there, but I think she's usually there uh, in his videos because she stitches as well. He does just all sorts of really cool stuff, and so most of the time it's gonna have either kind of a music or theater sort of bent or a Disney bent, or sometimes both. Um, and there's some other stuff as well, but it's definitely worth checking out. And it is a Gumroad, so you can obviously pay what you want, but I mean he works on these, so definitely throw some money his way for those patterns. Um, so yeah, that's the Stitchy website of the week. Um, the non-Stitchy of the website of the week. Um, I have been getting into, I guess you'd call it like lo-fi or chill step sort of music, where it's electronic music, but it's really slow, and it's really slow, and it's really chill, and it's really soft, and it's good when you don't really need to listen to it, when you either want to like study or maybe read something or stitch and just have something soft on in the background. Um, and one of my friends who does Twitch, he's a gamer, not a stitcher. He has these kind of like video game themed uh, chill. So, it'll be kind of electronic, but you'll hear a little bit of the Zelda theme or a little bit of Mario theme. So I have one in here, and it's called Zelda and Chill, Lo-Fi Gaming Mix Study by. Um, and from there, if you like it, you can find other ones. There's Nintendo ones, there's Minecraft ones, there's ones that are kind of just gaming in general. Um, they're really cool. Like I said, they're very chill. They're very fun to stitch by. Because like I said, it's just some very easy background music. So I would definitely recommend them. And there's obviously it's safe for work. There's um, usually it's all music, no vocal. Occasionally there might be like a little clip, like like it's a me Mario or something like that. Something really short like that. So it's something you can play if you have family around or whatever. It's family friendly, in other words. So, anyway, so that's definitely something I recommend checking out if you like that kind of stuff. Or even if you don't, I mean, give it a try. If you don't like it, yeah, you don't like it. Alright. Last one is going to be the BFAX. And then I will let Selena rest and stop bothering her. No, actually, I won't stop bothering her. The BFAC this week. Because I thought this was appropriate since I had my Brood X Stitch shirt. A group of young bees is called a brood. So there you go. I thought that was appropriate. Um, so next week, I don't see any reason why I wouldn't be able to do a video next week. You know, barring something happening. Um, Next week will be 69. Nice, because you know I'm immature like that. But the only time, so my husband and I's anniversary is coming up, but I don't think we're actually gonna go out anywhere. We're probably just gonna have a staycation. So I that is for next week, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, most likely I'll probably be able to do a video next week. I don't think that's gonna cause a problem. Because I think if we did anything, it would be after Friday, or after Sunday. Because our anniversary is actually next Tuesday, and that'll be 2003, so 18 years. I think I did that math right. So yeah, not a big number, but you know, nice, nice. The only time I'm not going to be able to do a video is going to be that first weekend in November. I will definitely be down in Florida at the time. Once it gets a little closer, I'll talk a little bit more about it. But I've talked about it before. I'm gonna do a Disney 5K down there. And I think I'm gonna probably go down Wednesday the 3rd, come back. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know when I'm going down. I have not set my dates yet, and I kind of need to because um, September is almost over and October is coming, and yeah, I need to figure out what I'm doing. So I probably will be gone that weekend of November, first weekend of November. Um, so either I'll do it late when I get back, which is probably unlikely because I'll probably be too tired. Or I'll probably just skip it and go to the next week. So, also I have something coming tomorrow, and I'll have to look at the box, but I think it's one of those where you open one thing a day. If that's the case, then I may do one short video a day for the entirety of October. Um, if it's not like a daily thing, then I will probably just do one unboxing. So, I've never gotten anything from this company before, so I don't know how they work. Like I said, I don't know if it's 31 individual packages or if it's just a box like my Taylor and Cromwell box was. You guys will know in a few days. Um, Before my next video, yeah, um, October the 1st starts Friday. So, if it is the box that is, one a day, then you guys will see me Friday. And it'll probably just be like a 5 minute or less video a day. Um, and if not, then you guys will probably see one big video sometime next week or the week after, probably. So we shall see. So either way, until Friday or until Sunday, I will talk to you guys later. And from me and from a sleeping Selena, bye.